you can have the first question.
Thank you so much. Hello, guys. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America.
Recording in progress.
First of all, I'd like to acknowledge everything you have done this year. You're always one of the top candidates in every tournament, in every major. So that's something great. My question would be for Jake Boaster. At some point in the hype video and at some of the statements made pre-match, it sounded a little bit like you are like thinking about your continuity in the competition. Would you be able to share a little bit more about your thoughts and your feelings right now about this?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like I said, I don't really know how much longer I will play professionally. I'm just going to keep going. But it would have been nice to have a champions under the belt and still go, knowing that we managed to do it at least once, you know. It's the only trophy we haven't really got. So it would have been nice to set that kind of history moment. But yeah, I mean, I guess, oh shit, here we go again next year. But it's in China. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so... You know, the Phoenix almost flew today, but maybe it'll fly somewhere else.
Thank you so much. And we hope to see more of you in the future.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro.
Pedro Romero, independent journalist. First off, I want to start off by offering my commiserations to the entire team. An excellent run, but unfortunately it came to an end at second place. That said, I want to send this question over to Boaster. You guys were down 0-2. We're looking to make that reverse sweep. Almost made it happen 2-2, and then went to sunset, and then NRG pulled away at the very end there. What changed for the team in map 3?
So I'll just break it down. These events are, as you can probably imagine, quite tiring. We go from the upper bracket into 3 games in a row for the final days. That on top of like lots of media, lots of features, lots of just random stuff that we do. Not to mention the fact that when we go into our games, like a lot of adrenaline. After every game, my body aches and like my head hurts. And then we have to somehow get to sleep. And like then we got to wake up early and stuff. So there's loads of factors into this. That's not just simply you go in and you play. And I think we started slow today. Especially on the Corrode and the Lotus. A big map was Lotus for us, and we weren't able to everything just wasn't going our way. The Odin was completely annihilating us. And then when we got to Abyss, we were like, this is the last chance. And we felt like, I felt very confident that we could win this one because I felt like I knew everything they did on attack side. And then we like 11-1 down or something. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Like, this one's going to be a tough one, isn't it? We managed to do it. And then I was like, holy guacamole, the dream is alive. And it felt amazing, like hearing the crowd and being able to just do that, because it would have been so disappointing of a final to just bomb out there. But in the Fnatic way, we fight back. Ascent, then we're starting to feel the kind of momentum. And then it gets to Sunset, a map that's like, you know, it was the one kind of permaban we had, but we had some stuff on it. And unfortunately, it was just the crucial map for us to get us to win. And so some rounds didn't go our way, and that's how Valorant goes, you know. It felt like, yeah, the rounds that we needed to win, we lost, and then they had an ultimate the next round, and that's how brutal it is on defense. And if we just were able to win one of those rounds, like the bonus round, holy guacamole, we would have been loving life. And it was the difference of like a 1v1 in the end. So yeah, I mean, we tried our best, and that's why I'm not that. I am sad, obviously, but I'm not like I was in Toronto, because I felt like we really just we pushed, we tried our best, and I'm very happy with the boys. And it would have been nice to win, but there's only one winner, so it's just a blessing to compete instead.
Quick follow up to the rest of the players in the team. I want to know about your headspace as to, you know, your perspective as to what happened in the series. Was any takeaways from what NRG showed to you guys in the server or what have you? Any regrets as to what you could have done, what you guys could have done differently, fresh off the match?
I think it's obvious. Like it's 100% a lot of stress. I think the way how NRG dealt with it is pretty insane because we under emotions, like under our excitement for the match, kind of got crushed, and them they just like fully abused us in that way. Obviously, when we already were like at the small point of losing the whole match, started to play well, but suddenly, like, I don't know, it didn't really help at the end of the day. And you have to admit that obviously they played super good. Like they were constantly abusing us in every single moment, and we just couldn't find any solutions to it. Like on the problems of, like I said, the stress, we also just couldn't find a way how to at least grab 1 or 2 rounds in the first 3 maps. And I mean, that's definitely not the championship gameplay. So yeah.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Sierra.
Yeah, hello, Sierra Zobi, freelance esport commentator. My question goes over to the Kayak. Obviously, your first year in franchising, and what a statement to make it to the grand finals, and especially during those first, rough maps, you had a standout performance amidst the squad. So I just wanted to give your overall kind of, I guess, reflection and favorite moments from competing with this team this year and at Champions, and what you're looking forward to in the future with them.
I don't know, to be honest, my favorite ones. I think that it was a lot of them. From this tournament, I think it's probably the Paper X game when we played with Doma. I think it was like an insane memory. And also today's comeback from 1-11. I mean, it was just insane. Like probably I will remember it for a long time. And we almost won this game. I mean, maybe not almost, because Sunset we got kind of stoned, but I don't know. I mean, we got second place 3 times this year. So I guess we run it back next year, and hopefully we're gonna win, and we're gonna learn from mistakes.
Thank you. Good luck, and I can't wait to see it.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Nerdcasts.
Hello, nerds, independent freelance commentator and journalist from the United States. First of all, commiserations on the loss. This question is going to go to Chronicle, and it's about the on Abyss when you guys did start to pick things up. My question is just about you guys standing up in the banter in the game, and how it kind of helps you guys start with snowballs. Obviously, it was a tough game, especially near the very end, but you guys did make it extremely not only entertaining but also brought it back to a very tight scoreline.
I mean, I'm not really sure what's the question exactly in that one.
How does it help? How does that, like, those intangibles in the game kind of help you guys build into the mental?
I mean, the whole game is based on momentum. Like you can see by their gameplay as well. Like when you just can't catch one round, like it's honestly very hard to come back into series. Like you can just like look at every single map right now we played in this grand finals, and maybe even previous matches as well. Like when you take 4 or 5 rounds, it's near impossible to go back. Like the only way how you can do it if like you just do something unreal in the game. And obviously right now with 111, we did kind of something unreal. We started the pistol with 4K, like bonus with I think someone popped off really hard. And like every single crucial round we played, someone did insane stuff. And like you just can't do anything about it. And obviously when you're just consistently pushing the mental like up, and like their mental goes down, it's impossible to win. Like it's really hard to it's really easy to scale, I would say. But yeah, I mean, that's the only answer I can give right now. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Rosessa.
Thank you very much. Commiserations, guys, on the grand final loss. It was one of a great grand final that we show tonight. But I would like to ask Coach Milan, first of all, from 1-11 comeback, what was the pep talk? That's the usual question. What was the pep talk during 1-11 actually?
I don't remember, in all honesty. Like, I think in these situations you kind of just say what comes naturally. I think we always just tell the boys to like focus on the smaller things, and then it will lead to like bigger things eventually. Like an 11, like doing an 11-on comeback means there's so many things that you have to do. You can't really put focus on winning itself. You have to really take it round by round. And I think to quickly add to the previous question, definitely once the boys are like scaling into this, energy, this positive vibe that they have, it makes it so much easier for them, and they become so much more confident, and the game just starts to look and flow much better for them.
Okay. Quick follow-up question to Bolster. What does crowd means to you tonight?
Oh, the crowd. Yeah, I felt a bit sad that the games were a bit one-sided, especially the first two, and to be able to actually put on a good show, because no one wants to, even the winners, like if NRG ended up winning 3-0, we don't want, even if you're a winner, you don't want it to be like, yeah, that was a bit of a boring game, though, wasn't it? So I'm very happy that we managed to make that map look pretty exciting and pretty like high stakes. And yeah, I think the crowd was just so loud, it was crazy. I mean, obviously they're kind of rooting for us a little bit, but it was just really fun. It was just fun, and yeah, it was pretty lit, wasn't it, actually? Yeah.
Good luck for 2026, and thank you very much for the opportunity for seeing every one of you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Ravish.
Hey everyone. Sorry for today. Tough day, naturally. Just wanted to send this question over to Crashies. Now, Austin, you've had a very roller coaster of a year or two. Just wanted to ask a bit of a reflectionary stance in terms of how you look at the year so far, because there's been a lot of ups and downs, but some absolutely phenomenal performances. Just your take overall.
Yeah, honestly, when I look back at this year, it's crazy to think about everything that's happened. It feels like the year just flew by. Experienced so much with these boys, and just sucks that we ended the year this way. I'll always be forever grateful for them accepting me into their family and treating me as one of their own. And yeah, I think emotions just for me, just super sad, because I think we all were really believing once we hit 2-2. And I feel like we deserved something this year, with the amount of just everything we put into the bond that we had, just everything that made us a team. It just sucks to go out the way we did. But like I said, it was a great year. It'll probably be one of the ones I value the most, and I've learned a lot and grown a lot as a person as well. So,
understand. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Sean.
Thank you. We're going to take two more questions. We'll take the next one from Adi Adyan.
Hi, is my voice clear? Yep.
Yes.
Adli Adian, Timosura from VLR.GG. First of all, commiserations to your loss. It was an amazing series. I think everybody was on their seat today. I just want to take back to the two maps that you won. Regardless of what happened in Sunset, I just want to know I think this is the most that I've seen emotions out of you, Boaster. There was a clip, if you saw, or later maybe, where you just absolutely went ham on the comms, and I just want to say, how does that emotions feed into your into these types of comebacks? Of course, we saw what happened in Lock-in all the way in 2023, and now in multiple situations. But yeah, how do you correlate your emotions to being controlled, but at the same time being able to bring the hype towards a comeback situation, so to speak?
I think the biggest thing is what we learned today, actually, is that you can't really force the hype. You can't force the emotions. It kind of comes naturally. And the Abyss game was where it first came, and we managed to get the ball rolling. And then the Ascent game as well, like we were really in it. We had the reads and everything. And I think for me as an IGL, it's a lot of pressure on my skull. I'm telling you that now. I feel like my brain wants to jump out of it or something. Yeah, I think it's just it's a lot of screaming. I'm surprised my voice isn't gone, but I don't know. You just do it, and it comes naturally, and then it's adrenaline, you know. It just takes over, and you're all kind of in it to win it together. And it's really, when you feel that feeling, it's like really fun. That's when the game becomes really fun. When you, it's not necessarily start believing, but you find the flow state. You're not really thinking about it, but when I look back on it, when we are in that state as a team, that's when Valorant becomes really fun, because becomes clear, yet we can still enjoy it, and the rounds go your way. It just, yeah, it's a really interesting psychological effect, I'd say. Yeah.
Thank you. And we'll take the last
Awesome.
question. And we'll take the last question from Solera.
Hello, guys. Commiserations on the loss. I think that we all agree that what you nearly pulled off, the comeback, it was legendary, and I think it's a testament what goated like players you are. You're absolutely cracked, and thank you for your performance at this tournament. I would love to suggest to conclude it with some like gratefulness, because I'm pretty sure that you have some words to say to probably each other and people who supported you and also allowed you to do this deep run. So if you would love to share, like, who are you, like, who would you like to thank on the team or maybe outside of the team? I think, yeah, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanna say thank you to the CJ. Colin Johnson is over there right now. He is watching us. But when I was sick in this tournament, he was like all the time with me. He never moved away. Like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours in the hospital. He was always with me, and I felt that like as a family, he's like my brother or like my uncle or something. Maybe my uncle is better. Yeah. But all I'm gonna say, I was waiting for the win moment to make an interview about saying thank you to him, but sad that we lost. But I wanna say thanks to him because I think he is the one of the greatest manager. And yeah, thanks for being part of my family. I love you.
I think I would say inside, obviously, I want to say very great job, Kayak. I mean, it's surprising, but I mean, for his rookie year, like he is one of the most consistent and confident players at the moment. Like he literally one of the people who just pulled the series off, like, and he kind of tried his best. Like it's a joke in our team as well. Like when they are trying his best, sad to, it's impossible to explain. Sorry. But outside, I think I want to say to all the people in the crowd today, I think you were one of the only reasons why that comeback at 111 was even possible, because it was something unreal. Like, believe me or not, after coming from this map, I was literally just not crying, but like I had tears because of how thankful I was to play that map and that match overall after that, because it will be embarrassing to go off the stage with the score like 113 or something like that. But then we just did almost something that was impossible. So yeah, thanks to the fans, because you kept our mood great towards the series, even when it was very, very hard.
Yeah, I wanna. You wanna go?
Can I go?
Yeah, go.
I want to thank Ben and Phil, who are part of our coaching staff, who have done a fantastic job, and they don't always get the spotlight that they deserve. And also Comment for helping us during this champs run. And overall, like I think, obviously the boys get a lot of praise, but I think that the entire structure, Colin included, Hubert, our lovely Polish videographer, who was here for the first time, who you know brought so much joy and so much new energy to the team. And I think all of these people make this run possible, right? Like we have fantastic players, everybody knows that, but they need a specific kind of energy and a specific atmosphere to be able to thrive. And I think all of those people have played like a phenomenal contribution to that. So like internally, I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, for me, I wanna thanks like every teammate, because like they made this year just best year of my life for sure. Like I coming from tier 2, I learned a lot from them. Every single one of them. Like I grew up like a lot emotionally, and I just grew up as a player. Like I think I'm much better just because of them. And also I want to thank the crowd, because it was my first time playing on a really big stage. It just felt insane, especially on the Abyss when we pulled off the comeback. I was just enjoying it really much. Mm, yeah, of course, my family, because they were always supporting me and cheering for me. So thank you, everyone.
For me, I mean, everyone that in our support group has been thanked, but I plus one that one. For me, it's just family and Yinsu. They help keep me grounded. Family for coming to watch over the weeks. It's really nice for them to fly down and watch the games. And for Yinsu, it would just be just never doubting and like just being able to talk to someone, and that keeps you grounded, you know. I have a lot of friends within the esports space as well, and they message me and they show their support, and it's just nice to know that when you're going on to stage, you've got a lot of people behind your back and supporting you. Yeah, I'd say those are the big ones, and then people have mentioned the crowd. I think Doma hasn't got a thank you. Your boy came over, so I thank Doma once again for just dropping everything and just coming to play with us. He hasn't got a thank you from us yet, so yeah, my boy Doma.
Yeah, I already thanked the boys on the team. Want to thank the support staff as well. Phil, Denver gets enough credit, I feel like. Scott as well, our assistant coach. Colin, our main man. And everyone behind the scenes that just has made this year so special. And then special shout out to the fans, because you guys were unreal today. It was almost said a word. It was phenomenal to play. And you guys just made it such a special experience. You guys gave us so much energy, and we always heard you, felt you, the vibrations, everything. So I'm glad we could give you a nice little show today. Unfortunately, we couldn't close it, but you guys deserve a crazy shout out because it was insane.
Thank you so much, and thank you for giving your all. Best of luck in the next season.
Fnatic, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a trophy on the way too? We see it. Okay. That's great.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, everybody. We are joined by NRG, who are coming off of their victory in the grand finals against Fnatic. We'll begin with questions from the room, and then we'll move to the online media. We'll give the first question over to the mic right now.
Congratulations, guys. What was the hardest things after dominating for so long in the match against Fnatic?
The hardest thing, like in the whole game?
Yeah.
Probably losing after an 11-1 lead. But no, we overcame almost choking. So that was definitely the hardest part.
Okay. The next question is for Bronk. What is the main characteristic of your team that made you champions?
I would say we all have trust in each other. It's like the main thing. And we were playing with no hesitation in the maps we won. So I think that was the main thing.
Hey guys, I'm Niall from the Score Esports. I just want to hear from each player what was going through your mind after Abyss, and then afterwards, if the coaching staff's willing to share, maybe what they think changed to help close things out on Sunset.
I'll start. Like, damn, almost won champs, so now we have to play a couple more maps.
After the game, it was very easy to reset. We were kind of making jokes about it. I know, like, I'm sure everyone was thinking about it deep down. It was 11-1 and we lost, but I remember specifically Sam after the game said, like, you guys really thought we were about a 3-0 Fnatic? Like, come on, like it's not that easy. And it was just easy to move on. I think our team is full of jokesters and we all made light of the situation.
Yeah, basically what he said. I think after that, when you lose a map like that, it's best to just move on, even in like a BO3 series, any other matchup. But especially at the grand final, especially when you're up 2-1 after that loss, you just have to move on.
And Brock or Scuba?
Yeah, I think after Abyss, we just reset, honestly. I think it was pretty easy for us. But I feel like going into Ascent, we start off slow again. So it was really hard to come back from that.
I also think that the crowd helped Fnatic a lot going into Ascent. The entire arena was electric, like it was thunder for Fnatic, and anytime they got a little bit of momentum, that just carried on because of the crowd. So I think that's why they won Ascent as well.
Thank you. We'll move on to the next question from Ravish.
Yo, that was crazy, bro. Congrats, guys. Let's go, man.
Thank you.
Sam, you're welcome, man. Now, I want to talk a little bit. Firstly, hi, how you doing, Ravish? What's up? Let's. I think Mara, you already brought it up a little bit, so I want to talk a little bit about and get thoughts from you all. Right, it is a very interesting situation to play in a crowd where it's like, you know, they're cheering so thunderously for the other team, right? So, just a quick thoughts from all y'all to what it's like to be able to, you know, consistently kind of play the antagonist at times, right? Especially when the crowd seems to be against you and maintaining such incredible form throughout every single round and map and a comeback after comeback as well too. Anyone's allowed to start.
I've been on both ends, so it kind of sucks when the crowd is that much against you. It is a nerf. It's when the crowd's with you, it helps a lot, like more than people think. You kind of have to be there to experience it. But I'm just glad everyone on the team kept composure and was able to zone out the noise and just focused on what we've been doing for the last 3 months.
Thank you. We'll move on to the next question. We'll take it from Miguel Soriano.
Thank you so much. First of all, congratulations, guys, world champions. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America. And my question would be for Ethan. In in the hype video before the match, you talked about how your role from 2023 to 2025 kind of was more prominent than in EG. In EG, the IGL was boosted, and right now here, you are the IGL, and you are like the figure of the team. You were world champion, and also the guys respect you and see you like the one to lead. How was this year's experience? I mean, I know it was not easy, but from stage 2, when you guys started like displaying your game and started like getting these wins, how was your journey up to this day? Did you saw yourself lifting the trophy back when you were in stage 2, and how are the sensations right now after getting it?
Yeah, to answer the first part of your question, it's definitely different from EG. I was just a pure support player. There was another guy on the team. Brought in a little bit of experience just because I was older, but that's about it. With this team, completely new role. IGLing is a whole new game, and trying my best to be a good leader on the team was a big thing, and a lot of the guys on the team helped me a lot. So at sometimes it's a little hard, but they make it easy. And then for your second question, honestly, I think it clicked for me that we were world champion caliber, probably like middle of champs. I think it honestly only took me like a game or two to realize like this feels very familiar.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro Romero.
As they said, Pedro Romero, independent journalist. First off, likewise, also congrats, world champions. I mean, it's a improbable result to see given how this team started out, start of the year, and maybe even in the middle of the year. I want to single out somebody for this first question. Sam, you know, obviously you had a pretty rough journey, a pretty eventful journey to get to this point, leaving NRG, having the ghosts of 2023, taking a break, going to streaming, and then get that opportunity to go to NRG back. Sure, you guys weren't able to qualify for champs in 2024, but and even then in 2025, it kind of looked like you guys were not going to even get close to making the event, if anything. But to see you guys now win the world title, and for you to do so, how much does this mean to you specifically?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've been with NRG for like 5 years, and throughout every iteration, they always believed in me, and I think I really owed it to them. And to finally do it, especially with these group of guys, it's just insane.
I want to send another question over to Ethan. Sunset, I would say, and I kind of talked about it with other members of the media, as Sunset was going on, as that map being like a legacy defining kind of map for you. Top fragging, contributing to the team's success in map 5, champions, all of the shebang, high stakes, you know, all of that stuff. For you to win a second world title and your place within this scene, do you feel like this accomplishment, this victory, puts you in that official conversation as the greatest of all time in this game?
It's hard.
It does.
It's hard to say. I
It does.
think I'm by far the most successful. I'll say that. But I don't know. It's hard.
You're asking. He's too modest. He's not going to answer that like that.
Well, can I ask the teammates if it's a legacy defining?
Of course,
Of
it's legacy
course,
defining.
this is two-time world champ.
He's too humble. He's too humble.
Yeah, fuck it.
Go,
sure.
man. Let's go.
Is the GOAT.
Two times,
No.
2 times.
No other player has won 2 times. World champion 2 times. He has 2 gold gun buddies.
Dang.
That's true.
Phantom
Didn't think
and
about that until
Vandal.
now.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to take some questions from the remote media right now. We'll start with Nerdcasts.
Hello, Nerdscast, independent freelance commentator, journalist from LA. When the series first started, I thought I was gonna be like, wow, another press conference with the sun not up, but y'all made it interesting. Um, I have a question for Brock, and it is about the Odin. The first one may be like a bit funnier about like haha nerfs, but the real question comes map 3 and 4. You're still trying to go for the Odin, you're still going for it, but then you guys got countered by it. What changed in map 3? What are your thoughts on the Odin's place within the current meta on like an actual like analytical note? Because like we've seen a lot of it. You're doing really well, but then sometimes you get stomped. So how do you balance that?
Yeah, I feel like some maps it's better than others. Like Abyss, I was just pulling it out because it worked in like the first few maps, but I don't think it's good on the map. Yeah, on Ascent, I couldn't really get anything going. I feel like we just start off really slow. But yeah, I feel like the Odin's well balanced how it is. I think it's not, you can't play it on every map like people think you can. So yeah.
Fair enough. Congrats on the MVP, and good luck in your guys' future. This was insane to watch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Sierra.
Yes, hello, Sierra Zobi, freelance esports commentator from Atlanta, Georgia. So, Sam, first off, congrats on the win. Georgia represents. But my question actually goes over to Coach Bonkar. With your win today, you not only showed world champion energy levels, but set Americas apart, giving the region the most VCT trophies. Despite this, obviously, the top Americas team is still heavily contested by what was shown in stage 2. So I was curious, what do you think are or were the big differences between regional Americas competition and the global stage and performance that led you all to this moment and victory?
I think the big difference regionally is there's way less pressure. So the teams you play, they will just do random things. They'll take random timings and just do plays that you in quotation mark shouldn't do. When you play on stage here, you have more important games, then everything is more on par of how you should play the game. And sometimes it's easier to play versus that. Depends on how you build your team, but I think this group of people definitely thrives in those situations. It doesn't matter if it's a group stage game or a grand finals. We're going to play the exact same way anyways.
Perfect. Thank you. And congrats again on the victory.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Rosessa.
Thank you very much. Rosessa from Jakarta, Indonesia. Congratulations, NRG, for the win, and also Ethan, double world champions 2023 and 2025. The question goes to Coach Bonkar, or maybe Strong can answer it as well. So I double check with the statistic for 2025. Both Fnatic and NRG have very low, even NRG have 0% win on Sunset. On map 5, Sunset, what was your team talk, and also what was your motivation word was to the team towards the map 5? Especially we had a Fnatic equal the map and maybe won the reverse sweep back then.
Yeah. We were very comfortable on Sunset, to be honest. We practiced and prepped all 7 maps. We didn't need to play them. The teams we lost versus in Americas on Sunset, that was very tight games. It's like some of the best Sunset teams in the entire world, G2 and Sentinels. We were super confident coming into Sunset. It was high up on the list that we wanted to play that map. There was just better maps on the table, to be honest. So we were super comfortable going into the 5th map.
Yeah, honestly. So Fnatic obviously does that comp change compared to what they did the day before. I feel like that made our job a lot easier as well, because we still had really, really good reason what they're going to do. They play a certain fundamental way, particularly with regards to how like Chronicle plays on the map, how they play on every map with regards to their defense and their attack. There are just red threads that go through every single map. So when I kind of saw the changed comp, and I was like, okay, this is great, because I know they're not going to play too differently, even though they're playing double choice. I know they're not going to play too differently. But I also know that this is going to help us focus on ourselves. And that was a huge, huge thing that was missing for us, I think, maps 3 and 4. We weren't focusing enough on ourselves. We weren't focusing enough on our own gameplay, like all of our protocols, basically. Like, we screwed up on that. And I was confident coming into Sunset either way, because it has just been a map that we just had. I mean, it's like Bind as well. We'd have been happy to play Bind today. It just happened to be that we reviewed it and we decided, okay, bind is probably a map they're more comfortable on, a map they have a better system on specific to bind, so we banned it. But yeah, I think it was, we saw that, I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for Monk, but I saw that and I was like, okay, great, because we're still going to know what they're going to do, but now this will focus us on ourselves. And you saw how quickly we just ran out there, 9-3 half, and yeah, it was easy from there. So yeah, I mean, there wasn't really any fear coming into Sunset, to be honest. We know how good we are on the map. We know how close our games we have from before. One of those things where sometimes the stats lie a little bit. You can lose a lot of games on the map and still be good on the map because just how fundamentally you play. And I think that's kind of always been the case for our Sunset. Well, not always been the case. It was horrible start of the split. But towards the end of the stage, showing into this tournament, we were confident in it. We knew we could play it well fundamentally. And yeah.
It was phenomenal on Sunset, and congratulations once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Shayo. You can unmute your mic, Shayo Wagger.
Hello, hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, this is a question for Mata. Mata, you played 5 different duelists inside this entire match, which is so impressive, the versatility. When it comes to learning that, we've seen some of the best players in the world unable to pick up Yoru. We've seen people play so differently and sometimes unconfident on certain duelists across the board. You played everything amazingly. You got your own style to it as well. Where do you learn how to get so many characters under your belt? Where does that start? Was it in tier 2? Is it in ranked? Talk to me about becoming like a 5-point duelist like you are now.
Honestly, I want to give a shout out to my old coach, Mac. He was the first person to tell me, because I used to say that I couldn't play other duelists, and he would always kind of tell me that I could. But then down the line, it becomes very easy with Bonkar on the team, because he constantly reinforces all the good things that you do on an agent, constantly tells you to keep playing your own game. And that kind of just lets me do whatever I want on the agent. And you see, even in the upper final, I just like TP'd in their spawn on Yoru. And no one's doing that. It's just all like weird things that I'm thinking of in my head. I think Sam helps me a lot too. Whenever I have any doubt in my own head, he's always the first person to tell me, just do it, bro. It's always like, just do what you want to do, play how you want to play, and the rest will piece itself together.
Awesome. Thank you. The jackets, you guys look amazing in them, man. The bling as well. Combination. World champs. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question back from Ravish.
Yeah, it was good. Hey, what's up? Ravish again. Sam, stop laughing every time it's come up. Like, come on, it's not cool, bro. Not feeling that. That's crazy. Real quick, I just want to just toss a bit of a wider one too. What I want you to do is I want you to look to your person to your right. So you point to your right for me. Just thanks. Now, Bonkar, you can look at Strong if you want, right? Just real quick, I just want you to say something that perhaps we don't see, or something you appreciate, something really mess with about the person beside that. Strong, you start first.
I mean, Scuba's read of the game is absolutely insane. Like, I think this was the first time we've actually lost in an overtime. We usually, I think we've won like 7-1 score, 7-2 score games or something like that. And he's usually like a massive part of that. Like, there's obviously he's not. I mean, he's a quieter guy. He's not coming in all guns blazing from the start. But when it gets to these pressure moments, when it gets to moments where we're trying to find an answer, he always has the answer. And I think that's that's the thing that really can't come across outside of the comms. But that is such a huge thing with Scuba. So yeah, I'd say that.
Thank you, brother. For Brock, I would say he's one of the most stand-up guys I know. He never tilts, and he's one of the most hardworking people I know behind the scenes. You'll never know how much time he puts into like the Odin. Like, I know that sounds hilarious to you guys, but like I've never met a player who will go in an offline server for 2 hours and like watch the enemy team's VODs and find spam lineups with the Odin. So he puts in a lot of hard work, and it's paying off.
Thank you. I would say for Ethan, I was like picking up the IGL role, and there's no one else at the very beginning. So like that's something that really gambly for your like career. So I think that's like really huge that you picked it up. I want to do that.
Yeah. For Sam, I think I'm gonna ruin his facade here because on stream he's a really chill guy and funny, but in game he's like my second leader, and he does a lot. He does a lot for building the confidence back up. I don't think without Sam we would have came back from losing 111.
Complete emotional anchor.
Yeah.
go, man. Thank you, man. Adam, you are genuinely one of my bestest favorite friends I've ever met, online or in real life. You're such a genuine guy, and it's just so easy to just talk to you about anything.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, man.
Aw.
Bonkar, I think everybody in the room, everybody on my team, everybody behind the scenes knows that he is the best coach in the world. It is not even close. There's no one even close to how good Bonk is. And people have been saying this for 3 or 4 years now. And it's true. You are the best coach in the world.
Retweet.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Strong, to you. You are a very good guy. You know exactly what you're doing. And I've never met anyone else in my entire life that is as good to have conversations with. You are very neutral all the time. You will always point out the good things, the bad things, and how to work around stuff. That's why I always ask you first before I make any decisions. And I appreciate that with you.
Thank you.
We're a perfect team.
And
Let's go, guys.
yeah, dude, W World Champ. Let's go. Congrats, guys. Let's get it.
Good Thank you.
Also, Sam, start streaming again, bro. What are you doing?
Thank you, Ravish.
Much love.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Adi Adjan.
Hi, Adli Adian, Timosera for VLR.GG. First of all, congratulations on becoming world champions. This question is, I think it's primarily for Scuba, Brock, or Mada. Of you guys immediately came from tier 2, especially from Brock, who came from as recently as Shopify, as well as I believe Scuba from Qbert, and then before that Oxygen. How do you feel for you guys, all of 3 of you, having that journey from challengers, from tier 2, grinding all the way up, now having the chance to be now actually being crowned world champions? The journey that you had through it, how does it describe that the opportunity that a lot of upcoming superstars in tier 2, and what does it reflect to you back actually?
Start us off, Scoop.
Man, what a question. So yeah, I mean, obviously I was playing tier 2 for 3 years. Every year I had tier 1 offers and nothing really worked for me, but I kept patient and I always believed in myself that I would make it here. Obviously I didn't really think that be a world champion first stage in tier 1, so there's no words to describe how I feel there, but just to stay patient, and if you have self-belief, then anything in this world is possible. So
Yeah, I was saying same thing that Scoop said, but you have to be patient when you're in tier 2. But like you don't get opportunities very often to play in tier 1, and everything this year happened so quick, in my opinion. So it doesn't feel real for me yet, but I think it will hit me tomorrow. But yeah, it feels amazing.
I think patience is probably the best word to describe how you have to get to where you are. Like when I was 16, I was seeing all my friends from Counter-Strike, Leaf, as Leaf, Asuna, Penny, me in Counter-Strike when we were all 16. And all 3 of them just had so much success when they swapped to Valorant, so much. They all went to internationals, everything. And I just had to sit there and kind of wonder, like, why not me? But at a certain point, you kind of got to stop blaming the world, blaming like, why is it not me? Why is it not my time? You just got to work. You just got to work. You put in patience and anything is possible. Now we're world champions.
Awesome. Hope to see more of you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ethan, if you'll indulge me for a second. Tonight, it's probably going to be about rest and celebration, but I want you to think back to 2023. How long did it take you to start thinking about that second trophy back then? And how long do you think it'll take you to think about the third one?
I probably thought about it right after we won. And then probably quickly forgot about it as our year went on. It seemed pretty out of reach. Same thing now. I think I'm already thinking about the next one.
Yeah. Thank you. Pedro?
Pedro again. the teaser for this grand finals feature, Ethan's wife and you having Ethan having that conversation about the significance of the event, the match, and what it would mean for, your individual career and then also that of the team. And that kind of got me curious as to, now that you guys have won, do you have any question to everybody? Do you have a singular person that you kind of want to dedicate this championship victory to? The one that felt like without their presence, their contribution, their everything, you guys wouldn't be where you are at right now?
You guys can go first.
Yeah, for me, be my lovely girlfriend, KD1, and not just her, my mom. I flew out my mom, my sister. This is their first time ever watching me at a live game. I've been competing for so long, but this is the first time they actually came in person to watch, and I just knew it was the one. And my dad as well, he's at home. He didn't want to travel. I respect it, but he's also at home crying.
Way to go. My family as well. It wasn't easy to get to where I am today. I think it was a lot of hard conversations with my parents, but as soon as they saw the passion I had for it, they started understanding. So I love my parents for that. My brother and his girlfriend as well. They came out to the event. Amazing that our whole family could be here. Like everything is so good. And lastly, I think like this guy right here next to me, just I feel like this win wouldn't be anything without him.
Appreciate it. Yeah, for me, my girlfriend, 100%. I can't perform individually without her. She basically makes me the person that I am, and the only reason I can work so hard and much is because of her. She helps me with everything and motivates me. And then, I mean, the entire team, honestly, like, it's been so fun since we came back together. Like, even if it's not been for that long, but like, it's been so fun since we got this group of people together. Like, it's actually been so fun every single day. Even if we've been grinding our asses off, like, it's been so fun. EWC, the qualifiers, the tournament, stage 2, like
Fun,
shit.
man.
It was
It's a
so
lot of
fun.
It was fun. We had a
So
lot of
fun.
And we're gonna have even more fun tonight. Whoa. Whoa.
You guys go on the left.
I would say everyone on the team did their job perfectly, and I would like to thank my family for supporting me like throughout my whole career. Yeah, can't do words to describe it. But.
I would just like to say thank you to everyone at NRG, the staff, my wonderful teammates, and all the lovely people I've met this year that surround our team environment. You've helped me in so many ways that I can't even explain. The start of this year was really hard for me, and now I just feel like I'm on top of the world. So I want to say thank you to all of you and all the people I've met this year. Through them, all the staff, my manager,
Big Guy,
Jamie, Sen, all you people, you've been such a positive impact on my life, and I don't know how I can ever repay that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
For me, of course, my family, of course, everyone on the team, but 2 other people. Salah, who was head coach in Valorant for 4 or 5 years. There is no chance I'd be in Valorant if I hadn't met him in 2020. And Twiston. I don't need to elaborate on that, I think. So.
Last one. My wife, Kelly. She's a very important person in the background for me. She allows me to do all the things I do, and while also giving it my 100%. I've known her for almost 10 years now, so she's been doing it a long time, and I respect that.
Massive congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to take 2 more questions, with the first being from Zach from Hotspawn.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again on your win today, guys. That was a really bonkers series, really fun to watch. Talking about Bonker, my question is actually for Bonker. That was unintentional, I promise. So I think when I interviewed you during Americas, one thing that you mentioned that was that you really wanted to play against Fnatic and Boaster in particular, and you got an opportunity to do it on, you know, the biggest stage for a trophy, you know, all the work. So what was your mindset kind of going through the series, especially after they managed to make that insane comeback on Abyss and having beaten them, saying that since you said that was one of your goals this year, how do you feel?
Feels great beating them, not just once, but twice. So it wasn't just a fluke, I guess. I mean, mindset after Abyss was just try to reset and try to tell the guys why it went wrong and how it went wrong, and just hop in on the train again for everyone and just keep going. We knew Ascent was coming up, a very, very tough map, like they're one of their best maps. So we knew it was going to be super hard. But yeah, we got going there on the second half of attack, and it was good for this fifth map.
Okay, thank you very much, guys, and congratulations again on your huge win today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And Solera, would you like to close this out?
Hello, guys. Congrats with the win. That's insane. You're world champions now, and you gave us an incredible best of 5 today. So you achieved something that a lot of players are only dreaming about, and only a handful of players know what it feels like. So can you share with everyone else like what it feels like standing on that stage, lifting the trophy, and knowing that, oh my God, I'm the world champion?
Yeah. This whole tournament, I was thinking about it every night because I saw the potential in our team since the first day we got here. I knew there was a very good chance of winning this whole thing. That's how much trust and belief I had in my team. And that last round on Sunset, I can't believe it. It was a 3v1. We're sticking the bomb. There's no way for him to win. The only thing I hear, I'm not even looking at my screen. I don't know what's happening. The only thing I hear in the back of my head is Ethan going, "We fucking won world champions." And that was insane to hear. I didn't even play the game. I just got up. And it was such an unreal feeling that my whole body went numb and just tears started coming down, and it's insane.
That's insane. And lastly, how are you gonna celebrate tonight?
Malcolm?
Can we say it?
Blackout. Blacking out.
I'm in.
Oh, wait, what's the promise? Everyone's in.
Everyone's in.
All right, we're all in.
It's gonna be a crazy party.
Yep. We're also looking for Shanks. We want to shave his head. Where is he?
Oh yeah, Shanks, you got
Shanks,
Shanks' head.
where you at, boy?
He promised.
Come on.
He's hiding.
We're gonna call out Shanks here, so if anyone can clip this and tweet it at him. About 3 months ago, when we were in a rough spot for stage 2, you were watch partying one of our games, and you said specifically on everything, if NRG wins champs, I will shave and go bald. So Ryan, we're looking for you.
We got the razor too.
Yeah, we got it for you.
We got the razor.
I'll hold them down.
Thank you so much, guys, and have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. We have just one more ask of you. If you can all stand up and push your chairs to the side, we'd like to get some photos of you standing next to the Champions Trophy.
No worries.
Sounds good. Thank you.
you.